Recuerda, salieron de mí, pues no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones de
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Jays come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Jake Kalish will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now into the box is George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do. And one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. George Springer goes down for the first out of the game. In now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. Semien, a former member of the Oakland A's. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Perez over to his left. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at Simeon. The throw.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by that second baseman right there. I didn't think he was going to be able to get to that ball. Nice diving stop to keep it in the infield. But you knew that runner smelled knock. He kicked afterburners on getting down the line.
Nicky Lopez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Merrifield aboard here at first with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0-1 the count. A little bouncer.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. 1 left for Kansas City. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with a win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
The game of baseball is still based around pitching, and yesterday they only allowed 1 run in that game, and they're going for the sweep today and hoping that that pitching staff can be airtight again to make it back-to-back great outings.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid-type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 1-0 pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Benintendi. He makes the running play. 2 down. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 offering. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
As a look, now the pitch. Santiago Espinal is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Blue Jays strand 3. So here is Ryan O'Hearn. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Number 66.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 4. No balls and 1 strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Next to dig in, Marcus Semien grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Popped into foul ground his last time up. From the belt, the pitch is high, the throw. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
That evens it up 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. And the inning will end as they're unable to. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In there, a base hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go with Merrifield. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change them.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. So now here is Alejandro Kirk, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next up is number 74. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Santiago Espinal, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. George Springer the next to hit. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
3-1. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate is Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays. First pitch coming. Here it is.
For the Royals,
Nicky Lopez will stand in for the second time. Now as he looks at a called strike, it's 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8.
And not in time as the run scores.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Perez stands at second with no outs. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's got it, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
The batter, number
Digging in
56.
now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first
Number
pitch.
2.
Throw down to second.
Michael A. Taylor.
A ball and a strike.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Royals. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. Still even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2, here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter to Oscar Hernandez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now that
striding in is Lourdes Gurriel. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set and the pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. A tag, and he is out at third. So stepping in is Kevin Biggio, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up is Alejandro Kirk, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Hanser Alberto. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And the runner will get back standing. So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes for second. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. At the plate, Kyle Isbell, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Simeon. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 74, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 74.
Now here's the pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The 0-1 on its way.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The count now at 2-1. The pitch.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. In now, Santiago Espinal. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-0. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Striding in is George Springer. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB on its way. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? So stepping in is Marcus Semien, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready with the 3-1. Line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On a line, that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The set and the 2-1. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney. Now the pitch.
Leading up,
Nicky Lopez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Lopez.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. And up steps Salvador Perez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. In there, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Royals.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Andrew Benintendi. He bounced out last time up. Simeon's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next up, Kevin Biggio. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And now here is Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
So now to the plate, number 74. And Sally will make the play here to retire the side. Jays held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 1. First delivery to him. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Leading up for the Royals,
bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
the center fielder, number 2, Michael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Michael Taylor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is there, 2 down. Next to hit is Hunter Alberto. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go as the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Third baseman, number 5, Santiago Espinal.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Josh DeMont is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. George Springer will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. To 2-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And this is in the air to straightaway right. We'll see if it's enough to get that runner to third. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
The batter number 10.
Now into the box, Marcus Semien singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance, it's ball one. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here it comes, 1-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Striding forward now is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And their runners at the corners now. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Isbell is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And that's the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
The second baseman,
Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth, back and forth.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Cavan Biggio. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike 1. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box, Alejandro Kirk as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Popped high in the air. Merrifield battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 74. Is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Into the box, Santiago Espinal. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Perez corrals it, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. Jordan Romano enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Nicky Lopez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Nicky Lopez
now
moves quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Salvador Perez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. He's set. Here it comes.
Now
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Ryan O'Hearn stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So next to bat will be Michael Taylor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Gurriel able to track it down for the 3rd out. Royals strand a pair, still tied 1 apiece. Scott Barlow takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Gerard Dyson is in the... And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 0-1 fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hard liner to center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. A tag for 1. Greg Holland will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
The 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some Adam Simber takes the ball, looking to make sure. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up.
Not shortstop.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Tough play right there, but slight trouble getting rid of it made all the difference. He's going to tell you after this ball game, he should have made that play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied yet again here in the 10th.
Up next to the wall.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry, and they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.